Welcome to the Crypto Boss Ninja family. Let's look at the markets and kind of see what's going on. We are live on YouTube, so go check us out there. If you guys are new, make sure you join the Telegram group. We have a Patreon to join as well, which is inside the Telegram. But the Telegram is free to join, so check that out. Yeah, so let me flip the camera. All right, so right now, let's go over here and look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. We are at 60, just barely in the greed, and right now, that is, people are probably taking profits, although we're not in extreme greed, so I do expect this to come down a little bit more, just based on what the markets are looking like on Bitcoin. So let's look at this right now on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. Right now, for Bitcoin, Bitcoin is right now... Where is this? So Bitcoin just made a new candle as of about 15 seconds ago. It is now at 24 on the stock RSI for the weekly time frame. This almost confirms now that Bitcoin, unless we get a Black Swan event in the next 2 weeks, is going to put in a higher low on the weekly time frame. That's really bullish for the macro time frame. Look at the 3-day time frame. We are already getting the bounce. So there's a chance the low's already in for Bitcoin down here at 38,473. I would not be surprised, though, if we retested those lows because the weekly has a little more downside to go. The daily chart for Bitcoin does need to correct as well. So that is a lower high, the daily. So my guess is the daily, after putting in a lower high, but the higher time frames look good, I would expect a retest of the low 40s, high 30s. But actually, I don't expect this to really take this low out given how low the weekly chart is now on Bitcoin. So that is what I'm looking at right now. To the downside for support, we have support at 42,368, and then below that it would be 41,316, and then below that 40,200, and then below that we have a local low down here at 38.5 is also support. I should make that red for support. And that's what I'm looking at. To the upside for resistance, I'm looking at our next target being $43,685, and then above that 43.9, and then 44.4, and so on, and then 45.1, and then 45.6. I believe I'll be back live in 2 days for Monday, and I believe Bitcoin will be around this price range. I still think we'll be trading in this range between 42.3 and 43.6. I just don't expect too much movement in the next 2 days, but we'll see what happens. Like, I think tomorrow we're probably gonna go sideways for Bitcoin, which I would rather just go up, but obviously I don't expect that. I don't expect a weekend pump, so that's kind of what I'm looking at. So short term, I'm expecting a sideways motion. Medium term, in the next 2 weeks to the end of the month, I'm expecting sideways or down a little bit because the weekly is still overbought and the daily just put in a lower high. But I expect long term for the rest of this year, Bitcoin will continue and probably make a new all-time high towards the end of this year after the halving. So that's what I'm looking at. Short term, I'm a little more bearish than bullish, but we'll see what happens with that. If you guys have any requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below, and I will look at them. Silly coin is the coin that I wanted to look at today. It is a meme coin. It's probably going to end up making a lower high here so you can buy this on Mexc, but the chart looks really bad. This is the 3-day chart for Mexc. It is a meme coin that was on Solana, and for a little bit of time today, it actually looked like it was going to be good. The daily chart is just getting started, so we'll see what happens. The 4-hour chart is already putting a lower high in, so really, my guess is the daily is going to put a lower high in as well. You're well below the moving average. It's probably not too much to look at. Earlier today, it looked more bullish. That's why I made the subtitle on YouTube what I did, but overall, it actually doesn't look too good. 1-hour chart's overbought, making a lower high as well. So if anything, this looks like a possible short plays in session. But that's kind of what I'm looking at. The daily chart does give you a chance, though, for a recovery. Market cap right now is around $40 million. So, and Myro is going to the upside as well right now. If you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below. Let me see if anyone is wanting any requests on YouTube. But yeah, so I'm in a trade on Myro right now. It's getting the bounce to the upside. Let me just look at the higher time frames on this. So this is another pretty new one on Mexc. The 4-hour time frame is putting a lower high in. I'm in a short on this, although right now it's not playing out too very well. The 1-hour time frame is also curving down. Probably what's not in my favor is the 50-minute time frame is oversold, and that's also making a higher low on the 15. So I don't know if I love that. I'm probably about to be stopped out of this trade, unfortunately, but the 7-minute has a lot of gas. The 5-minute has gas too. So yeah, this doesn't look great, but let's see what happens. If you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be back live Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time, which is usually our longer stream. Someone said Doxy. I've never heard of that, but let's go look at it. DOXIE. I don't think I can find that on TradingView. Yeah, this looks really bad for my short right now. God dang it, bro. It has been a rough day trading, to say the least. I don't know what's going on. Friday, yeah, I should probably just not trade weekends. I don't know. $400,000 market cap. Okay, well, yeah, I don't think that's going to be on... Let's go look at Solana. The weekly time frame for Solana. It's putting a higher low in, just like Bitcoin. I have it in this flag. The measure move is roughly 208 for Solana. For move to the upside, the 3-day time frame is just starting, getting the bounce on the stock RSI. 3-day time frame looks really good. Maybe I should just trade Solana and stop trying to trade these meme coins. I don't know. The daily chart is topped out, making a lower high, just like Bitcoin. So short term, I would expect a bounce back, or to the downside, I should say. To the downside, you have support at $75. You have resistance up here at 144, and I would also say you have a local resistance up there at that last local high at 126. And that's kind of what I'm looking at for Solana. Short term, you probably can expect to move back down to the high 80s. Long term, I'm expecting probably $200 for Solana in the next 1 to 2 months. That's just what I'm looking at. I think this is probably going to double up in the next 2 months based on the higher time frame. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Solana's also putting a higher low in on the 4 hour. So really, I believe, yeah, I'm bullish on Solana over the next month of February and March. But that's what we're looking at. Short term, it probably is going to come down based on the daily chart, though. Maybe, like I said, to the low 80s. Thank you for the follow. I can see if I can see it on Dex Tools, but I don't love looking at crap coins. But then again, you know, maybe I will. What's it called? Hold on, let me go back up. Doxy is $500,000 market cap. This is the 4 hour time frame. This is like 10 out of 10 high risk. So the fact it's not even on Mexc, I would probably just stay clear of it. But I don't know what this is. Do you want to tell me what this is? Is this? I don't know what this is. This is like it's $500,000 market cap. So there's no TA to be done. The 1 hour time frame is putting a higher low in, I guess. But the 15 looks bad. This is one I would definitely stay away from. Would I buy this? No. It's just way too high risk. You know, if they list it on Mexc, then maybe I'd be interested, but overall, that's just ridiculously high risk. So, I know Mexc has market cap coins with that low market cap, but at least on Mexc, you can use a stop loss. You can't use a stop loss here, so unfortunately, that's something I'm not going to look too much into. It's hard you can't really do TA on a coin with that new either, so. ICP for short term, please. Let's go look at ICP. If we're going to look at the short term time frame, we're going to have to be on the 4 hour time frame and less. So let's look at we'll start on the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour time frame right now is coming to the downside on ICP. You can see it put in a higher high. That is a uptrend, at least on the 4 hour time frame. The daily chart, I don't know, but if you want this is what I'm looking at for ICP right now. It's in an uptrend. It looks good. Yeah, I don't think it's a symmetrical triangle. This is just your horizontal uptrend you have right now. 4 hour time frame, it does need to come a little bit lower and probably touch the 21 moving average. But overall, it looks good to me. And you do have a death cross on the 4 hour time frame. You want to see this 200. You want to see the 21-day moving average cross the yellow line, which is the 200, and then you're good. Let's look at the 2 hour time frame. 2 hour time frame, that looks like that already happened a while back. So 2 hour time frame, it looks bullish to me. It's oversold, making a higher low, and I like what I'm seeing. Maybe that's even a falling wedge, to be honest with you. The 1 hour chart looks really good to me as well. It's above all the moving averages. It's had some consolidation. You could kind of say this is a falling wedge, but that's not the best falling wedge. But you can definitely push your luck and say it is a falling wedge. Take it to the last local low. Your measure move on Solana, if it does want to break out, is just above $14. That's a slightly higher high. I like what I'm seeing on Solana. The 15-minute time frame also is making a lower high, but again, it's in the falling wedge. So really, definitely a break above $13 is a breakout. I would even say, really, you could say, yeah, $12.80, $13. I would say $13 to be safe, but Solana looks bullish to me, short term. If you lose a level of 1255 though, it's making a lower low, and then I would not be in a long anymore. So you could actually have a pretty tight stop loss there and be in a long trade on Solana and have a stop right below it, and that's not a bad setup actually. But I don't not love that. That's not a bad setup. Thank you for the follow. So I'll be back live on Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. If you guys have any other requests, let me know, and I will look at them. But otherwise, that's kind of what I got. I'm kind of really wanting Miro to dump because I'm in a short on it. So I'm trying to watch this closely. So it doesn't look lovely for me. The 15's still oversold. I don't love this trade right now. Oh my god. So, anyways. I'll be back live Monday. I can go live longer then, but until then, trade safe. Have a great week. I'm going to wrap things up because I need to watch this trade and kind of figure out if I want to. I mean, my stop loss right now my stop loss is 644, so we'll see what happens. But the fact that the 15's oversold still does not look good to me. So that's kind of all I got. I'll be back live Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Until then, trade safe. Have a great weekend. Thank you for the likes. And we got the Pro Bowl tomorrow. I know it's kind of lackluster because now it's not even real football anymore. But anyways, I'll see you guys on Monday for our next live stream. Until then, trade safe and have a great weekend.